the Polestar delivery numbers for August 2022. So these are self-reported. I've got these information online. So these aren't official information from Polestar, but they are as accurate as I can receive at the moment. So this is how I made my previous video on the July numbers of deliveries for the Polestar company. So today we've got good news and we've got bad news, of course. The bad news for most is that the Polestar share isn't doing too well right now. EV shares, especially Chinese EV shares, aren't doing well right now. While Polestar is not a Chinese company, it is owned, partly owned at least, by a Chinese company known as Geely. Some think that this was due to the fact that Polestar reported underwhelming revenue numbers, but I have a host of different reasons why I think the Polestar share is underperforming at the moment, currently $6.72. Now, I made a video on this topic, why Polestar share is crashing. So feel free to check out that video if you'd like. People have been really enjoying that video lately, so I think you can find the information quite useful. Today, obviously, we'll be focusing on the delivery numbers for August. So let's get it started, shall we? So as you can see, in the month of July, it was 411 vehicles that were delivered in South Korea. Now, in the month of August, it's been 553 vehicles delivered. That's an increase. That's a growth for Polestar vehicles. Now, other areas Polestar also seeing growth is in the United States, with 996 vehicles delivered in August. However, we've seen a decline in Spain, and we've seen a decline in Sweden as well, as the numbers show below. Other countries that we've seen increase in growth, this includes Norway with 149 vehicles delivered, Finland with 23 units delivered, Belgium with 63 units delivered, Austria is an increase as well with 52 deliveries, Netherlands is 83 deliveries and that's an increase as well, and Ireland we have an increase to 26 units delivered. Now, on the other hand, in the UK, we've had a decline in vehicles delivered, and that's fallen to 118 vehicles delivered in the UK in August alone. Now, in Australia, there's also a decline in vehicles delivery to 38 units. Now, Portugal, obviously, in July, there were no deliveries in Portugal, but in the month of August, we've had 6 Polestar vehicles delivered in Portugal. That's fantastic. In New Zealand, we've had a decline to 9 units delivered, but in Germany, we've had a substantial increase to 241 units, and in Denmark, we've had an increase to 39 units. So this is the information we know so far for Polestar. Now, to be honest, a lot of people, including myself, were expecting these numbers to be a little bit better, considering that Polestar is still intending to deliver 50,000 vehicles before the end of this year. Now, might I remind you, we're in the month of September. This means that we're less than 4 months away until the end of the year. Polestar has a lot of work to do. That's without a doubt. Now, the share price right now is at its best time to buy. And that's not financial advice, by the way. That's just my personal opinion. Reasons why it's the best time to buy these shares is simply because it's incredibly cheap. It's less than $7 per share. The company market cap is $14.6 billion. Needless to say, the company is seriously undervalued right now. Ask yourself this question. What if Polestar delivers 50,000 vehicles by the end of this year, making their revenue jump to over $2 billion? That would be fantastic, right? Now, Polestar is hoping to deliver 100,000 vehicles next year. And if they do this, this means that their revenue will jump to $4 billion by the end of the year. Now, if Polestar can make $4 billion by the end of next year, in 1 year, I would consider that extremely successful. But bear in mind, I would consider that company to be undervalued at $14.6 billion in market cap. If the company can indeed make $2 billion by the end of this year and $4 billion by the end of next year, that'd be substantial. Now, obviously, in order for Polestar to deliver 50,000 vehicles this year and then to double that number next year, well, that'd be remarkable. In fact, I'm only estimating at 100,000 next year because Polestar actual numbers is roughly around 120 to 130,000 units being delivered next year. That is their target. But I'm expecting a reduction in said target because obviously the entire market right now is a little bit crazy. Supply chain issues, not to mention manufacturing issues. There's quite a few different issues. So with that being said, we have to consider these factors. How will the entire world situation right now affect Polestar? The good news is that Polestar is backed by 2 amazing companies. That includes Volvo and obviously Geely. giving Polestar a significant advantage in the EV market and in the manufacturing market as well. This support system for Polestar, they are benefiting substantially well from this support system. Keep in mind that the Polestar 3 SUV will start manufacturing in America, in North Carolina, in a Volvo factory. This is one of the many ways Volvo is supporting the business of Polestar. And of course they would, because they are Polestar parent company alongside Geely. Now a serious question is, what can we expect for next month? Now the serious question is, what can we expect for this month? Can we see increases continue in South Korea, America, the UK? In fact, it's in a decline in the UK right now, but can we see an increase in growth? And I'm expecting this. I'm expecting this in this month, October, November, December, there to be an increase. Because Polestar needs to make up on the units they haven't sold. And as time goes on, they get better at manufacturing, of course, and they get better at getting these units into the hands of customers. That's good. But of course, those are the numbers for Polestar for the month of August. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Let's have a discussion. Thank you for watching, and of course, I'll see you in our next video.